Hey guys, Skinny Pigs 1 here. So today we're going to do our nightly routine. So we start right here with Bullseye. He's reminding me that he needs to have his meds. So Bullseye is a senior, he'll be 6 this year. He has really crappy arthritis, so he gets pain medications to be comfortable. Question people ask often if they're not familiar with him is, why does he live alone? Long story short, he used to live with Angus over there, but they did not get along once he started being, I guess, more fragile. Angus kind of wanted to be the boss naturally, and they didn't get along anymore, and both of them were very stressed out. So they were divided up, and it just didn't seem right to be putting Bullseye with somebody else when he has health issues and mobility issues. So I just recently put plexiglass there so that he can see Angus and Autumn. Before it was a solid coroplast wall, because Angus has a history of jumping the wall to get at Bullseye, so I was leery about it. So I changed it and I watched closely, and so far Angus has calmed down. He did not like it the first day that it happened, but he's okay right now. Got some stuff on the floor here. So Pecan did go to the vet today. She has a lump kind of near her one nipple, so we had to go get that biopsied. So we don't get results for a week or more. So hopefully it's nothing. Where are you? Hi, sweetheart. So Pecan has chronic digestive issues. So she gets 2 different motility drugs to keep her stomach moving. And I always give her some gas drops just in case, because she has a history of bloat. And she loves taking her meds. She's such a good girl. So Pecan doesn't get any vegetables of any kind. All she gets is hay and... Oops. Sorry guys. Hay and pellets. And then I give her extra vitamin C. But that's all she can get, sadly. Hi. Hi, Apple. There, she's such a good girl for taking her meds. So this is our humidifier that we have, and our air purifier, both of which are from Lavoit. You can get them on Amazon if you guys check. I have enjoyed them both thoroughly. Okay, excuse me, sweetie. So now I start spot cleaning. Come on. Thank you. So Bullseye, he gets his bed changed morning and night, because he does a lot of peeing where he's sleeping. So to keep him nice and dry, I change it twice a day. And he still gets his heat pad. It's right underneath this frog liner here, so that's where I always set his bed on. Keep him nice and warm. He's been doing really well. For a while there, he was kind of on the crummy side back when we were over at my mom's house. And then he's really turned around since we've got the heat mat for him. And then I did a lot of extra feedings using the Sherwood recovery food. And that really boosted up his spirits and his appetite and got him to put a little bit of weight back on. So we're happy with that. This is my bin that gets shaken outside, so just gonna be throwing some soiled stuff in there. His cage is very mismatched, but I don't think he minds. Excuse me, little bub. I'm sorry. Just gonna put this down. Thank you. Okay. Here we go. So this morning I had already... Oh, our cutting board. That's supposed to go back. I had already changed all their pads to fresh ones, like the little pads where their hay is and their beds. So we just gotta spot clean that up. These 2 are cute. They always get pretty rowdy, running laps and stuff. Don't use. You guys are really funny. See if we can catch them doing their laps. Go get her! Get her! Go get her! You're so sweet. These two love each other. They're so playful. Hi, Crazy. These guys are probably the cleanest pigs because they will poop right where their hay is, and then we just have some poops down in that end in the beds, and that's about it. You guys running again? Get her! Go get her! Hi, crazy boy. Nothing is cuter than piggy popcorns. Okay. So I gotta go to the other side to finish that. Let's give them some more hay. Bullseye was looking at me like, what about my hay? Even though he has the hugest pile. I think it's time I take that Christmas tree down, eh? So we're almost about due for me to do a 1-year Sherwood pellet review. Who would like to see that? And even if you don't, I'll probably make one anyway. Okay. Yeah, so these guys, I love how tidy they are. Unlike the herd's cage, who's next. Where do I even start with you guys? Got little messies everywhere. Hey, Hucky. So I definitely kind of think Huckle is the boss now, which I figured eventually he would be, just because Pecan has no interest in fussing with anybody if they want to be the boss. Hi, BB. Like, I'd still say she's second in line. It's just I've seen Huckle kind of do the, not like pushing her, but you know, the little head pushes away out of the way when they're eating, kind of saying like, hey, this is my spot, and she just gets out of the way. So pretty sure he is the boss. But Huckle, just like Littlefoot when he was the boss of the herd, he's a really easygoing guy. Do you ever notice like right where you're trying to clean is where the piggies have to go? You guys are so curious. I love that about pigs. Whatever you are up to, they want to see what you're doing. It's always a great way to know that everybody's feeling okay when they're acting their usual selves. Nosy. So even though the herd gets along amazing, I still do 2 hay piles just so they can ruffle through them. You know pigs, they like to get all under the hay and snooze, so I like to have 2 spots so that they can do that easy. So the 2 shyest girls of the herd are definitely Raisin and Velvet. They're the 2 that you can't reach and pet. They kind of remind me of each other in the sense that once you do have them out on your lap, they're fine. But in the cage, they'll take food from you and everything like that. They got no problem doing that. But if you're reaching in for a pet, they're not interested in that. I don't know if Velvet will come around for that or not, but she is a happy pig who loves life. She's always bopping around, absolutely adorable. So just like Raisin, as long as she's happy, like I don't have to reach and pet her. It's just nice when you can pet the pigs in the cage, obviously. Feels like you get to interact with them. But that's alright, not all the pigs are the same. So I'd say 2 I can't pet are Raisin and Velvet. Reese is 50-50. Sometimes she really loves you to pet her, other times she doesn't have time for it. Huckle you can pet pretty much whenever you feel like it. It's just not for very long. He's got stuff to do too. And then you've got Apple and Pecan, who they would let you pet them all day if you had the time. And then Bullseye, you could pet him all day. Angus, he kind of reminds me of Littlefoot, where he's very social with you, but he's not too keen on being pet. In Autumn, we're still working on it. If you get her in a spot, you can pet her. And she's very comfortable coming up to you and taking stuff from your hand. She's still just a little leery of you touching her. But again, if you have her out on your lap, she's super comfortable with that. Okay, sweetie, I just gotta scoop this stuff up. So all pigs are different. And some pigs, doesn't matter how long you've had them or how tame you can get them otherwise. If they don't want to be touched when they're in the cage, sometimes that's just the way things are. Are you giving Apple a kiss? Oh, you're so cute. Oh, here, let's pull this forward. There we go. Yes, see, here we are again. Tried to tidy. Everybody's gonna come over and ruffle through this hay that I'm working on. I'm glad it's snack time over here. I just gotta get this part clean. Hi, sweeties. Okay, so at night I still have to tidy Apple's hiney up. I think if we make it to May with no yeast infections, that's been a year. So if we can make it to May, then I would say cleaning her bum every day is the ticket for her not getting a problem. So if you're not familiar, Apple used to be getting a yeast infection every 3 to 6 months. Not a happy thing to get either. So if we found the way to make it so she never gets them again, I'll be so pleased. So let's all hope she can get to May. So I'll gotta go get her little cotton pad to wipe her hiney. Hucky, you're so silly. He's honestly, if he gets spooked, he runs like a madman. I don't know if you caught it. Just ran over there for absolutely no reason. He's a weirdo. Okay, I will be back. Okay, so I brought 2 cotton pads. Bullseye has a little bit of crust by his bad eye, so we're gonna do a quick wipe down. Some days it's worse than others. Some days it's pretty watery and goopy. There we go. You're such a good boy. That's better. Okay. So we gotta get Apple here. She knows. She's staring at me. Hi, sweetheart. You're such an angel. Yes, you are. Good girl. Yes. We'll put you up here safely. Let me check your bum. Super clean. Good girl. Good girl. So some days her bum is very tidy, other days it definitely needed a little bit of a cleanup. Yes, you have the cutest bum. Yes, you do. She's just an angel. Such a sweet pig. Okay. So next thing I go do is get vitamin C for Tubbies. And then for the other gang, sometimes I give them the Sherwood urinary tablets. I found that when I was giving Pecan her vitamin C, everybody comes over here and wants something. So I give the urinary support to the other guys. Because it's just supposed to do a little bladder flush of any extra calcium. And has some cranberry and vitamin C in there, so it's a healthy little treat. Everybody seems to think it's a treat. So I cut them in half and everybody else just gets a half. There you go, Hucky. Reese. Apple. Pecan's vitamin C. Ray Ray. Oops. Ray Ray. Velvy. Good girl. You want another one? Okay, I have one more I can split. Want another piece, hon? Huckster? Yeah. That's about it, Velves. I can put a little powder dust there for you. Good girl. Okay, that's enough, guys. That's enough of a snack. Apple, I think, would eat the entire package, which I don't think that would be good for you. So I'm gonna go take a little vitamin C to Bullseye, Angus, and Autumn. Now I don't give those guys vitamin C, like extra vitamin C every day, because I do feed wheatgrass, which is loaded with vitamin C. They get bell pepper. They have their pellets with vitamin C. But Pecan, since she doesn't get anything extra, I make sure she gets that every day. Okay. There you go, bud. Hey, Autumn. Okay, I'll give that to you. Autumn's still chewing. Hey, sweetie. Good girl. Put the little crumbs on there. Oh, Apple, you little turkey. Apple. This plexiglass slipped down just enough for you to find where there's chloroplast. What is up with that? You're such a goof. Yes, you are. Reese. You're so silly. Why you do that? Okay, so I'm gonna give those guys some more hay. Just a little bit of a topper-upper. Yes, come over here, guys. Come over here. There we go. Fresh hay. Everybody dive in. It's over this way, Velvy. The fresh stuff's over here. You gotta come by a person. Yes? Yes, buddy. Look it. Believe it or not, you have so much hay, they don't think I need to give you anymore. What do you think? So next thing, I just need to fill up a couple waters, and really that's it for our nightly routine. Yeah, just 2 of them, and I think we're good for the evening. I come in and check them a whole pile more before I go to bed to make sure everybody's still okay and to make sure that they don't need more hay for the night. Love you. Love you, Reese Bear. You're so cute. Okay guys, I'm just gonna do up their waters and I shall see you later. Bye bye.